The not-for-profit sector in Australia is one of the largest sectors, the largest employers, and does amazing work in our communities. How we support and donate to the not-for-profit sector, however, we haven't reviewed from the purposes of, are we doing that in a balanced way? Are we encouraging our donations and the actions of those not-for-profits to be balanced in the way that they support women and girls equally?
Equitable giving starts with a very simple question. Who does your giving actually benefit?
Corporate giving is complex. There are so many different needs to give to. There are so many different reasons to give. But let me try and make it simple. When we focus on the theme of gender equity, giving for women and girls, we actually meet so many needs, unify so many different motivations. Why not use this in your toolbox as the reason for giving?
Whether you are supporting emergency in Australia or internationally, you giving to women and girls will help us create a safer and more equal future.
We are very reactive to what our funders are looking for in a partnership. We tailor our programs always based on need, but to what funders want, and that is the reality. Gender equality has never featured in the questions from our funders about who their giving benefits. OzHarvest is run like any large business. We are data-driven and have hundreds of corporate partners. I see there's a huge opportunity to collaborate and be more intentional about giving as a lever for gender equality.
At Street, we're really passionate about evidence-based practice, as many non-profits are. And what that means is we collect a whole heap of data about the things that really matter to us so we can make good decisions. But I'm often really surprised at how little funders ask us for a bigger data set, including gender. I would really encourage funders to ask the projects that they fund for more data so they can also get that bigger picture as well.
One of the things that we did a few years ago was align our sponsorship, so our giving, with our culture and our philosophy. By using that power in a sense, and in talking to organisations that wanted our sponsorship, we've been able to influence them in a positive way. So I think there's a fantastic opportunity for creating really virtuous cycles where organisations that themselves have a progressive view of gender equity in their workplace can take that culture, can spread it more widely by, for example, ensuring that their corporate philanthropy is aligned with their own corporate culture. I think that's a really exciting opportunity for companies, and I think it's a really exciting opportunity for collaboration between corporates and the not-for-profits that they support.
That support ends up benefiting both women and girls as well as men and boys. And that's a really big focus going forward and something simple but really important we can do.
Have you thought about how your giving addresses systemic issues as well as emergency relief? Are you asking, is it enough to ensure that women and girls are not unintentionally excluded? Is there an opportunity to make a greater contribution towards a gender equal world?
Working on this question of the gender lens for corporate giving has really made me think for the first time about my own giving. How and whether my own giving benefits women and girls. It's really not something I've thought about before. Have you asked the gender question?
Whether you're passionate about supporting animal welfare, climate change, or the arts, it is an opportunity to accelerate gender equality when you integrate the specific needs of women and girls. Unless you intentionally and actively include women and girls, the system will unintentionally exclude them.
Well-intentioned gender-neutral giving programs often inadvertently assume that everyone benefits equally. If you truly want to help address gender equality in your giving, there are simple questions that you can ask.